You lose a mech, that's one thing. We're looking for bodies here, and Bumper nearly goes down. Twilight saves him in the nick of time, and now it's Nene. This has got to be them. They've got the grab, but the sound barrier thrown down by Slime is still going to keep the Titans up alive.
No one's even captured the first point. There is another D-Mech and actually a kill onto Janu there. And now the rest of the dominoes for the Vancouver Titans will fall.
There we have it, the starts that New York Excel were hoping for.
Defensive grab, though, from Nene keeps everyone alive. There's no follow-up on that. Mano comes back in swinging.
Oh, and Meko's gonna get a fresh mech as well. No worries there. Slime beamed down by Nene. And we're past 50% on the board now for New York Excel. Hey, the Vancouver Titans now the ones trying to take the fight to him. Using some ult. Mono finally gonna go down. The first kill for the Vancouver Titans. And this is the chance now for the Titans to flip the point. 97% on the board for the New York Excel, and now the Titans are the ones who get to try and play catch up. The rally off, Bumper barely survives. Slime has to use the sound barrier earlier, and Bumper's still gonna get melted. Not enough here to mitigate. New York Excel keeping everybody up. Self-destruct goes off, no kill there, but still the Titans, they're losing bodies, Hex. 99%, the point's been flipped, and now it's a Hail Mary from the Titans. They have to get in here.
But you gotta get a kill if you're the Titans.
Animo coming in with the sound barrier, perfect. Oh, eats it! Meko with the D-Matrix takes out the grab. So gonna get overwhelmed, and that's gotta be it. Slime off the point, does barely manage to stay alive. He's doing the best he can to buy some time here, but it is going to be the New York Excel picking up the first point of this map.
Projectile or distance damage here, and then this was the Vancouver Titans' last hope here to get a Graviton Surge. Defense Matrix comes out over the Zarya, and Meko, the silent hero from above.
Unbelievable, you didn't even see it go off. You just predicted it, perfect timing.
God-tier tank line has always been Mano and Meko.
Well, buddy, Twilight finding the early pick on Libero, though. Definitely not going to work here for New York Excel. They're going to try and back off immediately.
Got Mano separated as well.
All right, get out of dodge if you're New York. Back to spawn. A little bit of a hiccup here, but it will be the Titans picking up first control on this point. Libero getting close to the rally could be a go signal, but Hoxell's not going to let it happen. Hoxell sets it up. Rally used. Shatter from Bumper as well. Titans decided to commit quite a bit into that fight.
Such an aggressive Reinhardt that you get ultimate up rather quickly here. See what actually went down here on the replay. Oh, he just gets the angle.
Oh, perfect.
It's like a defensive end versus an offensive lineman. Those shoulders get even, and the end is going to win every time.
Looking for it, though. Already the grabs kick things off. The Titans right now not wanting to let the New York Excel get comfortable. They find the first kill on Meko, and that's New York Excel backing off.
And they have to. Otherwise, we're going to go to a definitive third stage. Huge shatter.
Well, there you go. Hit the shatter, and there's the follow-up. Sominsu, no grab to buy the time. Sominsu gonna get beaten down, and we are going to get New York Excel flipping this point. 98% on the board now for the Titans. And so we'll get it from the angle here. Mono hits his ultimate ability, hits that shatter, boom, lays them all out, perfect.
I mean, we said it'd be a battle of the main tanks, and it is living up to the billing here.
Currently wrapping around, trying to find somebody out in the open. Not gonna happen this time. We could get the follow-up, yes! No way to save Tonak.
He needed it too. He needed to get that Transcendence ability up. It's not gonna happen in Vancouver. Doesn't even try to take the point. They just take all the kills. Will regain control of this point.
Oh, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Meko there. Dies on it, overtime Wicca burning down, Hex, and we're gonna have a tied situation on our hands. Dropping dangerously low. Will finally get some support here from his team. And New York Excel trying to back off. A lot of pressure put on Meko. He's gonna get D-Max, and we lose Nene as well. New York Excel, the fight not going their way here on the third point. It's going to be the Titans to get first control.
No one can go in and follow up doing damage into a grab because you have to defend yourself against the enormous explosion. Finally, a good mark on the board for NYXL. Trades come through, but NYXL on top.
Yeah, they are on top. There was a little bit of, Easter egg hunt over there for the Vancouver Titans, trying to hunt down Nene. It didn't happen, and that's going to open it up now for the New York Excel to flip the point. It's always Johnny on the spot to keep everybody up and healthy, but Mono gonna get pasted against the wall. The focus fire too good. Bumper, same for him though, so we lose both of the main tanks. Meko's gotta be careful, but it looks like he survives it, and we're losing players here for the Titans, so it looks like New York Excel will hold this push. I mean, good eyes on Nene. He knows that the grab isn't quite there yet, but there is an opening here for Nene. They need to get something done now, the Titans. This is their window of opportunity. They need to find kills before Nene gets this grab up. And it's not happening. The New York Excel, they know what their win condition is. They're backing off. They're playing it safe. Shatter from Bumper, though, gonna delay him, and Mono goes down.
How does
the
Mono
Titans, they're gonna get it done. first map goes the way of the Vancouver Titans. There's the start that they were looking for in this semifinal. And the New York Excelsior might be feeling robbed right now, Hex. And they are going to take the fight straight to him here. Vancouver Titans are doing a good job of backing off. Nice nade there. Going to make life difficult. Libero and Nene have to be careful. When they go purple like that, they can't get heals. But we lose Huxall somehow in the meantime, and that is not going to help things here for the defense. The Titans getting run over.
No, it's just New York identifying the situation. Pull back a little bit, we'll get everybody healed up, and then they find a single target, get aggressive on it.
The shot you're happy to get. Somensu though, hanging in there, and he's gonna get overwhelmed. The damage is too much, and Mono lays him out for a nap. Perfect play here from the New York Excel.
Well, it's absolutely flawless so far. New York has 10 eliminations. Meanwhile, they have not lost a single player. No eliminations for the Vancouver Titans. Vancouver's gonna switch compositions here, but just a great shatter. They get everyone's caught up. You've got the main tank out of position. The only ability to block a shatter would be a giant shield in your way, or any of the shields you see around. But they have to take the initiative because they don't have any support ultimates of their own. Mano takes down his opposing number and Bumper.
That's so good from Mono. He is really stepping up to the task here, Hex. Getting Bumper out of the range. There's another shatter that's going to end the fight. Fight was pretty much over anyway, but I really like Mono not hesitating at all. He sees the opening, gets that shatter in there.
Big counter shatter on the other side, trying to swing it back. Bumper takes down two, but it's not going to be enough. The remnants of the New York Excel able to clean up that fight. They will capture this checkpoint.
Oh, this is fantastic. These teams are so evenly matched. This is what you can see when nobody's making any mistakes. Even if you got all the ults, so hard. You got to get it done the old-fashioned way. Huxall's going to find Mono, and that's going to kick things off. The New York Excel getting rebuffed. 2 minutes still on the clock, though, for New York Excel. They're still hanging in this fight. Dancing back and forth, these teams. Somensu, though, dropping very low, and he is finally going to go down. Nene beams him. And now, finally, there is an opening here for the New York Excel to make some real progress.
Very patient play there, too. The only reason the Titans are in it this far is because Slime saved everyone when they were knocked down on the ground. Hit that sound barrier, gave everybody extra shields. But now, New York continues to push through. They have a Graviton Surge ready. Stalling heroes coming out of the Vancouver Titans.
Yeah, just trying to buy some time. You just got to get bodies on that payload to try and contest it. This is the final bit. Half a meter left here for the New York Excel, and they will get the job done. The Titans, they fought hard, Hex, but they weren't able to stop New York Excel from picking up the maximum number of points possible on this map.
Now it's going to be slow going. They're just trying to get damage ultimates up. That's a huge kill. Bumper, the main tank, has gone over to his signature Hanzo on the DPS. Gets an enormous entry kill. Gives his life, though.
Yeah, he does go down, and now we lose Huxall as well. Valuable time getting burnt off the clock here for the Titans. They're trying to force the New York Excel out into the open. Jonak has the trance, though. There's the EMP, looking for the opening. Barrage over the top. Will find one, looking for the second, and it's going to get done. There it is. The Titans finally crack the defense.
And one of the reasons you run this damage healing composition too is you see the Reinhardt shield on the other side from Mono. You're putting consistent arrows, bullets from the Soldier 76, rockets, threading it into their own game style.
When you know how to play a perfect defensive game, Hex, it helps to learn how to play some offense as well. Clearly the New York Excel, I mean, they are bleeding so much time off the clock right now for the Titans. We're down to 2 minutes and a half here for the Titans. I think New York really putting up a fight here. The Titans, they're the ones on the back foot. Mono again with the massive shatter. And this time we could get the D-Mech. It's right on the edge. Bumper goes down, Huxall as well. Janu's out of it, and the Titans get rebuffed. Defensive, holding up back. Now it's going to be the other one. Traded, and Titans, they're losing players. Hex, it's falling apart. This is definitely looking like a New York map.
Well, they got Janu down early, then the grab comes in. There's nothing to stop it. It's all over, but the cleanup here. New York Excel have tied our series up 1-1 in our first to 4.
That's the semifinal that's really making it happen here. New York Excel showing us that they are capable of hanging out with the elite team. Trance just to keep his tank alive, and now we have to come up with the big plays. Grab gets thrown in, though, and this is an opportunity. Sound barrier in, though, for the New York Excel, keeping him alive, keeping him healthy, but the Titans, they are doing such a great job of maintaining the pressure, maintaining the advantage. They had their 6 players on the point just a bit earlier than New York Excel, and they never let go of that advantage. They just kept applying the pressure to the New York.
That's just a positional advantage for the offense once they get in onto that point.
There's one of the defense on the point. The Titans will not get to cap.
Will.
Oh, the grab's gonna lock them in the corner, and Bumper comes swinging through. You want it clean. This is about as clean as it gets.
Oh yeah, especially you're gonna take out Libero, who had the rally. 2 ticks of permanent progress now picked up for the Titans. This is looking so good on their side. Who can touch? Jonak has to go trans. Has to go for the trans and the shatter as well. Bumper was hoping to be able to perhaps charge Jonak off the point, but New York now need to keep their cool.
Well, they've got a couple of kills, and that's what you need on the defense. Able to get 1 or 2. Libero has gone over to the Doomfist to try to get that big potential. Still just Jonak and Meko alive, but they've got enough kills that the respawn should come in. And New York barely holds on.
Right now. And so we are getting the ults coming online here, but the Titans, at least this time around, they've got an edge. 3 still alive, soon to be 4 here for the New York Excel, but they're getting picked off as they show their faces, and that's not gonna work.
Oh no, the Icebox off the point. Mano has to get out of it.
Mano's still hanging in there, but this is it. They are gonna be able to lock it down, just barely. No, great use of the wall there from Meko, buying just a little bit more time. New York Excel refusing to say die. They are still contesting. Once again, Jonak with the fist, trying to find the pick. Dana goes down though, and this is it, 95% and counting for the Titans, and they finally lock it down. 2 points for the Titans. They were not expecting to have to deal with some damage dealers. Bumper, Eden rockets, and Libero finds the first kill to open it up. Big opportunity now for New York to get the job done and get a quick take of this first point.
Oh, they'll get this take. People may have forgotten about Libero. He's been playing Brigida.
Get out of here, Axel!
Not the flashiest of heroes, but Libero, he's a man acquainted with the Pharah, able to be that eye in the sky. Knocks Brigida off of the edge. That must have been cathartic for him in so many ways. They get Nene early on.
Oh, they're gonna commit. They are going for this right now. We get the DMAC on Johnny, but we lose Jonak in the mix. And that's gonna be it. You try it, you were hoping it was gonna work.
Off of that hero. They have no ultimates here, and they're gonna get grabbed up and sent back to spawn unceremoniously.
Possible. This is the golden opportunity now for the New York Excel to get the job done. Johnny with the self-destruct, gonna buy a little bit more time. Slime is out on the point, but here we go. Now you have to get them before they can get through the door.
Hoxel's fist goes down immediately. Grab gonna be on the point. Bumper will also fall. New York's going to wrap this one up eventually. A great May out of the corner. Buy some time.
Soon. Find the time. Now let's try to get back out here as well. And we're gonna have Slime still contesting, but they are really coming out one after another. And it will be the New York Excel in overtime, tying it up 2-2 with the Vancouver Titans. Slime with the wings out though, and this could be the go time to get in here and try and do the damage. Could be boosted Hoxel.
Oh, it's a huge kill from Bumper.
Taking out Nene, that's a big source of damage, and there we go. Someone was so patient. There's the EMP over the top, trying to get into it as well. Jonak did manage to get the trance off, but it doesn't really matter. His teammates are going down, and the Vancouver Titans are looking like they are going to get the job done here. 20 seconds on the clock, and you just got one final body left to get rid of.
Axel just takes the victory by his lonesome, has 3 final blows, and the Vancouver Titans will take our 3rd map and take a 2-1 lead over the New York Excelsior.
Into people's faces, and Jonak doing the same. Jonak with the trance here to try and keep everybody healthy, trying to keep them up. Titans are surviving the pressure so far, but I spoke too soon. Bumper gets nailed by Mono, but we traded right back, and this is still a chance here for the Titans to just win this fight outright.
They will win this fight outright, and that's a gamble play from Jonak.
It's going to be a battle uphill right now. A bit of assisted BNX for the New York Excel, but let's see if they can get it done. We did get the grab thrown in, and well, hey, we're trading 1 for 1, so 5 on 5, but Bumper going down isn't going to make things easy here for the Titans. They've lost their main tank, and Meko's just like right here, take a self-destruct. And he actually gets a kill with it.
Pops in, now Summon 2 down 2. That is both tanks out of the equation right now for the Vancouver Titans. Trying to fight back in though, they're buying time with Sound Barrier.
Bumper is back into it, but that's not really going to be too hot, although he does hit a shatter. Is there any follow-up possible? It's not looking like it. Not the best plays, and they will succeed in finding the first point here. New York Excel. Self-destruct defensively. Nicely done by Meko. That really is turning into the answer to grab for him, and it is, so far it is working. Libero finds the kill to kick things off on Bumper, and Titans, they have to give a little bit of ground. And Mono now just swinging away. Shatter hit by the card, nails them all! Sound barrier goes off though, and so they cannot capitalize and take Bumper out of the fight, and that's going to put New York in a bit of an awkward spot. There's the grab thrown in from Sominsu, and the perfect answer here from the Titans, and I bet you Jonak wishes he had that trance back. So far so good, pressuring him back. There you go, grab doesn't get eaten. We will find the kills, and it will be a second point here certainly for the New York Excel. Everything going according to plan so far. So you nailed it, Hex. exactly what needed to happen there for New York to keep their hopes alive. Yeah, this is it, exactly. He's going to have it. And so, do they go in, just charge straight? They have the chance. There's the sound barrier, feeling the heat. He's just a split second too late. Libero gets cut off. No heals there, so they're down a man. That was a big shatter, 2 quick kills back, but you need more. The spawns are so close for the Titans. It has to be clean here for New York. They have to get the job done now.
Yeah, but the sound barrier saves them through that one as well. Libero's gonna try to come back on the Doom Fist of all things, but Meko's gonna go down here. Mono already out of it. The grab a little too late. And that is where the offensive push will stop for the New York Excelsior.
Jonak dancing on the edge, but there it is. He's ready. He's waiting for it. Trance as soon as the grab goes. Oh my God! Go to sleep. Mono's gonna put you in the grave for good. Animo, he'll find that one, but that's still a man advantage now for the New York Excel.
And Bumper plays aggressive. He pushes forward onto it to try to keep his team alive. That's all on the ground. The grab is there for the cleanup. Very well played from NYXL. Take a look at another enormous shatter from Mono.
You take a swing at me? You think you're gonna get my team? I don't think so. There it is. You had the sound barrier from Slime. It made them have to work a little bit more.
Learned his tricks after that first one there. Keeps his shield up.
But Libero finds the pick, the stun with combo onto Huck. So we lose Mono though for the New York. So a trade 1-for-1, and this is the Titans breaking the defense. Finally, they figured it out.
Still trying to get in here, though. I mean, they're short-handed, but at least they forced another ult. With Libero down there, there's simply not enough healing for the NYXL to sustain on the card, despite the playmaking potential of these supports. Small things that separate the great teams from the good ones.
There's a shatter. This time it's got to work. Oh, counter to come in, though. Not quite finding the kill on Nene, but Janu with a triple. There we go. The triple self-destruct to open it all up here for the Titans. Getting the job done. And now it's really going to put New York under pressure.
Again, this has a die on cart there. More time added to the clock. 3 minutes in total.
Hoping to hold the line. Animo commits the sound barrier, but Bumper clever plays again. You just camouflage that shatter behind the payload, and now they're going to get even more room to work with here on the side of the Titans.
Grabs there, but that is just a group hug. The whole team stays extremely healthy as Yomansu comes out mad and swinging with the angry Hornets of the Zarya rifle. Vancouver Titans will close out Rialto and put themselves one map away from a return trip to the finals.
And a rematch with the Shack. Oh, and now Bumper gets to go and get angry. And Jonak, this is a worst case scenario. Jonak gonna get punted off the side. Tell us what the neighborhood looks like down there, Jonak. Oh wait, we don't care. We're taking the fight to the rest of your team.
Shatter on the point. Those shatters are going to be free because there's no opposing Reinhardt shield. It's just Zarya bubbles and maybe a Winston fishbowl to actually get yourself through.
A little bit there. Twilight going ahead and getting that trance going means that Animo is going to go down, and Mono as well. 56% on the board here for the New York Excel, but it's looking like the Titans are going to get the flip this point. And now you've got 5 alive here for the Titans, and they are still trying to stabilize New York.
5v5
back
here.
I mean, Jonak is gone, but now we've lost Mono, and that can make all the difference. Libero down next without the tank there to keep him alive, and we are going to have Nene throwing in the grab, but it might be too little too late.
I can't believe how Slime just carried that fight. Just all the way back, you expect your Lucio to maybe get some percentage and stay alive, ride the walls, but he took down Jonak early in that fight, stayed alive. Great healing onto him from his teammates because he got very low a couple of times. Remember though, New York took this very first fight, so they're in control of the point, counting up 25%. As the ult fiesta continues,
Meko.
Yomansu.
He's got his number. How many times now? 3?
3 or 4? Yeah.
Interesting decisions, interesting, but we are still in this, although no, it's not going to be the case for Huxall. He's gone. Sound barrier goes off just as it happens as well. There's the stun from Mono. We are looking for it. 4-on-4 right now.
So Yomansu's going to die. Bumper goes for an aggressive shadow, gets knocked away. NYXL flips it back, nearing 80% here on our second point.
Still, so long as Nene is here, there is possibility for damage. There's the trance coming in from Jonak to keep everybody up in the grab.
Another self-destruct gonna try to zone them out. Yomansu this time has his shields up, but he gets isolated. Twilight and Hoxel both fall. New York in the New York state of mind, not letting this one go just yet.
It's overtime, barely contested, last possible instant, but are we going to get it? Touching? No! Tied up 1-1. New York fighting back.
Fighting for their lives. Now they have to fight through one of these doors, artificial or kind of quasi-chokes. Janu goes down first. Now there's nothing to block orbs, there's nothing to block right clicks, and that's the retreat signal. Get Hoxel late as well. Y'all forgot about Joe. A sound barrier is committed by Animo, keeps them in the fight just a little bit longer as Jonak gets yet another kill. But it does seem like the tide is turning in the Titans' favor. Animo has to get out of dodge as Twilight gets cleaned up. This one's still scrapping about, but NYXL is going to have to reset at some point.
Oh, tough one there, Mono. Ooh, Animo, he's not gonna make it. Trying to contest, but there will be the flip. Still,
they peeked their head out too. Oh, that's the problem, is they peeked their head out like they were gonna go in. Beautiful collapse from Vancouver.
Ground. Tomasu though with an excellent grab, bringing Meko out into the open. He could go down. Yes, he will get D-Mek'd. And Mono, same thing, plastered against the wall. 85% and counting now for Titans. And New York, they're out of time, Hex.
Bupper got another shatter during that fight. You madman. He just throws it down immediately. Siomansu is out there on cleanup duty, beaming people down. Only 3 up for NYXL. The Titans trying to lock this door, trying to close it out. 97%. Lucio's gonna get there, but he's not gonna be happy to see what it is. Vancouver Titans going back to the stage finals.
The San Francisco Shock will have their rematch after all. And the Titans, they've done it. 4-1 over the New York XL. The New York XL, a valiant fight. But they will not be going the distance.
Yeah, disappointment on the face of NYXL. They fought the Titans about as close as any other team has.
You got these guys who are undefeated. Player of the match brought to you by Omen by HP. Siomansu, I mean, making the plays. He did tend to get blown up a bit on the Diva bombs, but you know, everybody makes mistakes.
If that's the biggest fault that happens, then you're fine with it. At least you weren't whiffing grabs, didn't really get a grab eaten. I think maybe one in our very early stages, but just a consistent high energy, consistently tracking these targets down, beaming them down. He could have picked a name out of the hat for me for Vancouver Titans, not even happy giving it to him. Shout out to my boy Slime, by the way, huge game from him. But look at this, 67 average energy is an insane amount.
Solid.
Those are Sinatra levels of energy right there. I think Sinatra was at 69 in the last match that we just saw. So Siomansu doesn't get all the dap that every other Zarya player in the league gets, but time to start really putting him on the radar too. A low amount of deaths. Great plays from him throughout the day, always there on the cleanup for his team.